What is up, everyone? TC here with Smoky Mountain Knife Works. That's SMKW.com. And today I'm joined by Bryce and TJ from CRKT, and we're going to be going over the new SMKW Exclusive Overland. Welcome, guys.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
We are really glad to have you guys, and we're really excited about this new exclusive. So, Bryce, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody who you are and introduce us to TJ there.
Sure. So my name's Bryce. I work at CRKT. I'm a sales manager here. I'm a general knife nerd. I'm a big fan. So I love spending time out at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. All the knives I drool over, I actually get to go and see, which is great. So anybody who's a knife fan needs to make it out there. TJ Schwartz is one of our designers. As many people would know, CRKT works with the best knife designers in the world. We bring their high-end custom knives to market at an affordable price. TJ has been with us for a couple of years. He's one of our very innovative designers. He really is a free thinker coming from an automotive design background. He's given us some really great pieces, the Overland being one of them.
That is absolutely awesome. And TJ, we are so glad to have you and really excited to have this insight here into the mind of a designer. That's one thing. For one, CRKT has been so great to us, getting us on the horn and getting us to talk to new knife designers. And that's something that a lot of people don't get a lot of insight on. We've got a lot of people out there on the web, doing knife reviews and things like that. But not a lot of people get to talk to a actual designer and get to talk to them about the design and where the inspiration comes from. And that was really cool. I did not know that you come from an automotive design background. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah. In terms of automotive design, I would say it's like that was where my head was at in terms of where I wanted to go with my career at the beginning of all this. And I was doing a bunch of pencil drawing, actually, all kinds of cars that you could imagine. I was drawing on, nice artistic paper and stuff. And I was finding car collectors that were interested in having their cars drawn and stuff. And this was actually in my college days. So I was just all my favorite cars and all the favorite cars of people that I would meet, I would draw. And it kind of morphed into trying to design my own things and mechanically certain aspects of automobiles. I was always studying really close. And then I was able to kind of get a little exposure to the knife world and kind of learn exactly what it's all about. And there was just so much about the knife world that actually really caught my attention as opposed to the automotive world. And that's just largely based on the fact that with the knife world, it's a singular designer can kind of sit down and plan out a knife from really from the very beginning to the very end. From the front to the back, just make all the decisions and just think about how the vision works as a complete finished knife. Whereas in the automobile world, it's extremely bureaucratic is just what I've experienced and seen. Not that I've worked in the industry, but just that I've read a lot about it and stuff. And obviously you have teams of hundreds of people to design just, a headlight or a tail light. And so there's something about the knife world and the ability to really project my vision onto a product that just caught my attention. And I kind of pivoted those skills and the things I was developing and applied it to knives. And here we are.
Well, that is absolutely fantastic. And now let's take that a step further. We've got the brand new SMKW exclusive CRKT Overland that you designed here. Let's talk about how the design came into play there.
Yeah, so I'm really big on the outdoors. I grew up in a really rural place up in Idaho. And so almost all my designs, I try to employ a lot of function into them that would be really useful in the outdoor situation. And also from the automotive standpoint, I'm really into off-roading and Jeeps. And when you look at that knife, and you look at the name, especially the Overland, it really plays into the hands of the culture that's out there of kind of loading up an off-road vehicle, heading out, exploring, and it's got a little bit of a gear towards food prep, because I've heard some people say that overlanding is just driving in style off-road somewhere to go eat food, because it's like if you take the food out of it, suddenly it's not overlanding anymore. So it's so integral that I did want the design to kind of reflect that. And so with the edge and the belly being kind of low hanging in relation to the center line of the knife, it's very, very easy to cut on a flat surface with it. And so that obviously works well with like a cutting board or something like that.
That's fantastic. I didn't even notice that until you mentioned it. But yeah, it's got a lot of those design aspects, so that, like you said, it could be used on a cutting board. That's absolutely fantastic. And I love the integrated spacer and lanyard hole there. It fits in the hand so well. It is so comfortable.
Thank you.
A great size. There's no hot spots on the handle there. Absolutely fantastic design. Now, what's the price point on this one? Do you know, Bryce?
$54.99.
$54.99. That is absolutely fantastic for this Overland. Great in the hand, great action, a frame lock there. I absolutely love this design. You did a great job on that, TJ.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, in addition to this being something that can be used as like food prep and stuff like that, let's talk about its use as an EDC and an everyday EDC knife.
Yeah, so I really like designing knives that kind of serve different purposes. You know, obviously, like I said, the outdoors and the overlanding scene and stuff, it really has a lot of functional features in that world. But as an EDC, I also think it really works well. It's actually the knife that I carry probably the most at this point in time. And I like knives that end up being really slim, because it just means they're much more pocketable. Because the realistic nature of a folding knife is that it spends 99% of its time in the pocket, and 1 to 5% of the time in your hand. So having it really work well in the pocket, and obviously also work well in the hand, is important. But that slim kind of flat profile is really good in the pocket, and the pocket clip being on a stainless steel frame also prevents any damage to your pocket in and out when it comes to like tearing and stuff. So it just works well. I've really enjoyed carrying it, and people that know me would know that I don't necessarily just carry my designs. I carry all kinds of knives. I'm always kind of exploring the world of knives, and for whatever reason, this one has been my EDC quite a bit recently.
That's an absolutely fantastic design, TJ, and I'm really glad we got you on here to talk about this SMKW Exclusive Overland here from CRKT. Fantastic job. Folks, if you like this video, smash that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you will know when we drop new videos, and be sure to join us in the comments down below. We actually read those comments. We're going to respond to you. We're going to talk to you guys. We want to know what you want to see more of. We want to know what you think about this new CRKT exclusive for SMKW, the Overland. TJ, Bryce, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we'll see you right back here next time at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, smkw.com.